International journalists on the Pyongyang airport tarmac, an historical site for the New York Philharmonic Orchestra's historical visit to North Korea. Technically, the US and North Korea have been at war since 1950, but the 106 musicians haven't been commissioned by the US government. In a way, they are the instruments of their own musical diplomacy. Of course, the regime stuck to its usual policy in dealing with foreigners, everyone firmly supervised, conducted by a guide. First, a visit to the statue of eternal leader Kim Il-sung.
He liberated our country from Japanese colony, and he made our country a powerful country. That's why we regard him as our father. So all the time, as you see, we have his portrait above it here.
That's Kim, my guide and supervisor. And these young people here are a group of volunteers who at a timely moment came out of the blue to bow down before the founder of the world's most hermetic regime. It's his son, Kim Jong-il, who now leads the country, and just like his father, leading his people means maintaining them in ignorance and fanaticism. With just one radio, one television channel, and absolutely no right whatsoever to leave the country or even talk to foreigners, the blockade is both mental and physical. The regime is very proud of its subway. It's an important part of the transportation network and also a huge anti-nuclear vault, costly infrastructure in a country where a majority of people barely have enough to eat.
First steps has been completed, and now we are going to do something more, so it will be expanded more, so it will cover all the area of Pyongyang.
Next part of the visit, a monumental school downtown. And that statue in the hallway, well, that's Kim Il-sung, of course. In the perfect classroom, the supervisors have a hard time keeping the situation in their absolute control. Despite the pressure, North Koreans are eager to communicate.
Do you think it's good to have good relations between the U.S. and North Korea?
Yes, the peoples are not the problems, so we think we are going to have a good relations, the people's relations. It is not the government's problems, I think so. The peoples are so very close, don't you think? I think so. Like you and me, you're American, right? I'm Korean. We are very close, we can be close.
We could be closer.
The apex of this visit is the concert in the Pyongyang Theater. For the first time since 1949, the American national anthem is played in North Korea. A surreal situation. But the concert reaches an emotional end with the final arirang, a traditional Korean tune. In an exceptionally rare moment of intercultural harmony, the American musicians salute the crowd. And for some, leaving the stage is not easy.
I can't explain how I feel being a Korean American and having my parents being born here. I wish I could stay longer.
But the visit won't last much longer. In the country of secrecy, the international delegation is quickly escorted to the airport.